guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So I noticed a lot of you guys really got into how I decorate for Halloween, and a lot of you have already wanted to know what's going to happen for Christmas and what it'll look like. So that's kind of fun. This is stuff I just get into as a hobby for myself. You know, my parents decorated every holiday like crazy, and so it's obviously carried over, and my husband loves it because he never had that, so he's really into it just as much. So we kind of go all out for Halloween and Christmas anyway. And so a lot of you guys got into it, so this is kind of a out of the norm video. But this is everything that I bought after Halloween when everything went to half off. I'm that person. Most people go for the candy half off, but not me. I want decorations because I have no problem packing it away and then a year later being like, oh my god, I forgot I bought this. I'm super excited, and then figuring it out. So I love it. It's so much fun. And you can't beat the prices. I go early. I was actually off of work the next day because I took off the whole week. And I was already off. And my husband, we've just been getting up early. We were both up at like 7. So I was like, you know, let's go for it. Like, you know, I had a little money and I wanted to go get some decorations. And so everything here is from Target or Walmart. But, you know, I've been gone a little bit. I've been super slammed at work. But I did take that week off, but it was such a phenomenal week, especially after the disaster of hurting myself at DragonCon this year. We did a 4-day, like 3-night camping weekend with a bunch of our friends for our birthday. It was so much fun. So much fun. And so we did that. We got back kind of first of the week, and then it was our actual birthday. So then we had like dinner with the parents on both sides and kind of did the birthday thing. And then, of course, it was like getting the house ready for Halloween and hanging out with some friends during the week. It was just super fun. It's totally needed. You know, got to do whatever we wanted, and it was just a blast. And so, but then I had been slammed at work this past weekend coming back, and this is the first chance I've had to record anything. So it's been kind of nuts. And, you know I give the spills all the time about where I come and go. But it is getting closer to Christmas. I do work in retail, so don't expect to see a ton, but I'm gonna do what I can when I can, just because obviously it will be so busy this time of year. But I'll just kind of show you everything I grabbed for after Halloween, and I'll just start over here. So these are both from Target. The first is a pumpkin carving set that was $5, obviously because it was half off. I don't actually own any carving materials at all. Usually my sister comes over every year and does it. But I really wanted to do something myself. This year I did not get around to it because it just kind of snuck up on me. And next thing I knew, I never did buy a pumpkin. And then, of course, the good ones are gone. So I just kind of didn't worry about it this year. But I've got the tools to get ready for next year. And this seemed to be a little bit of one of the nicer kits that you could buy. So I did definitely want to take advantage of that. Then I've got little ghosty lights. As you can probably tell, like, I'm a light fanatic. I've got a bunch over here. But these were super cute, and they're super bright and colorful. So I'm probably going to work those into my mantle or something next year, but I can never have too many like decorative lights for any holiday. I'm just crazy that person. I just love the ambiance of lighting everywhere. Then of course, like 2 random garlands from Walmart. They were like $2.25, you know, and then they were half off. Garland, to me, you can never have too much of either, because over the years, it is going to snag and tear and finally thin out, and it never hurts to have it replaced. But paying half off the year before, nothing wrong with that. It's dirt cheap practically to get it, so I'm just going to put it in storage. And then I did grab 2 packs of, like, lanterns. The first one's just orange and black striped, you know, lantern paper lanterns. The other one's a black and white with kind of the cobwebbing and some fake spiders on there. Those were each $6 as well from Target, which, again, I can never have too much lighting because I'm just crazy like that. Then I got the little Dracula Snoopy back there. He's going to be perfect to put on my fireplace next year. Just let him stand on that marble down there. I think it was like $7 at Walmart. They had like a Mickey dressed as, I guess it was like Captain Hook, which was super cute. But I like Snoopy. I have a Beagle, which of course the colors are not the same, but I don't know, it's just, to me, it was so much cuter because it's more simple with the cape and ears than to have, like, the full-fledged costume. I just really liked this one a lot better, so I just kind of picked this one up instead, but he was $7. This was something that I really wanted at Target. It's 4 large ornaments, but they're just, you know, white with eyeballs on them, but they're turned all every which way, so that's why I just picked a side to show you one of the eyeballs on it. So those were $6 as well. And of course, I'm probably going to find like a bowl to put those in rather than using them for like garland or anything. Like I'd rather find a bowl or something for them. I don't know. I'll tweak it next year because I may change things up a little bit next year. This is actually just kind of like a laced artificial pumpkin. This one was $5.50 at Walmart, and then it was half off. But I saw the exact same ones at Hobby Lobby, a little bit more narrow and, you know, maybe some cream colored ones for like $25, which to me was insane. So this one, I mean, you can't beat that type of a price when you're doing the half off for it, especially, I mean, $25 really, like I was not even going to pay the $12.50 for that one. That's a bit much. So I loved this one, and it was what, like $2.75 or so? Not a bad deal at all. More lights that I love. I did grab these flickering, looks like little flames. I grabbed 2 packs of those at $5 each. Those are good for anything. If you want to put them around a doorway, mix them in with garland, maybe even put them on a wreath. You know, I've been doing, sorry, my camera's just nuts. My stand keeps falling. My mom and I have been doing like those mesh handmade wreaths and everything. So those could be perfect to put in there. I mean, you could do just about anything with flickering lights. So I don't have a plan with those just yet, but I know by the time I drag everything out next year, I will have no trouble working them into something. This here was actually a drink pitcher, which I thought would be cool. Just a, you know, anything you keep around, tea, Kool-Aid, you know, juice, whatever. But it's got like a little cobwebbing design on it and kind of red on the bottom. It was like $4 at Target. I thought it was just super, super cool. Then I did grab 2 metal containers for, I guess, any kind of sweet stuff or anything in the world you'd want to do. It's just orange lidded with a little spider on top. Those are just, you know, they're like 75 cents for whatever. So you can store just about anything you want in them. And then my husband and I did grab 2 of those cups that Walmart had around because I thought they were cool, but I never did get around to buying them. But I just got the one that's got Dracula, kind of like a, you know, vampire themed one. And my husband grabbed a zombie themed one because we are both like really into Walking Dead, and he's recently really got into Walking Dead, so he's kind of, you know, in that fascination phase with zombies. So this is everything that I grabbed decoration wise. So obviously when you see my house, my thing is just driving me crazy. Sorry if I'm making y'all sick. You know, you'll see how I incorporate it next time around. Because I want to try to change it up, because once I did 2 videos 2 years in a row, I realized I'm kind of a creature of habit, and things kind of stayed put. And, yeah. So, but one thing I did want to talk about really fastly is several people messaged me wanting to know about this, above my fireplace, I had that Frankenstein and his bride, kind of a portrait, and a lot of you guys wanted to know about who did it. He's a local artist. You know, I live about 20 minutes south of Birmingham. So he's around this area, around the Birmingham area, so somewhere. And I pulled it down. I need to get it framed and whatnot, but I've been so protective of it, I just kind of have left it in the sleeve every year and just kind of propped it up there. But I didn't realize all of his information was at the bottom, because I was worried I was going to have to go to one of these art shows that we do around town, like they call them art walks and stuff, which is outdoors. And I was going to try to track him down, and then I realized all his information was at the bottom of the print. So I'll post everything in the down below in the bar, but he did have it down at the bottom. This is the picture I was talking about in case you just wanted a quick reference. But his name is Tony Shackelford Brock, a painter of stuff, and that's on his Facebook, and he does have an Etsy shop. So I'll put all of his information below. I don't know how much different Halloween type of stuff he had. This one my husband bought for me. I've always noticed the guy's booth and kind of skimmed through it, but I never really, you know, paid much attention to it. But I did really notice this one piece, and I just talked about how much I really liked it, so my husband wound up going back and picking it up for me. So it's just one of those things where I really don't know what they have, but you can certainly go on his Etsy shop or his Facebook page and kind of see what kind of prints he has. So I figured I'd share that with you guys for those of you that weren't interested. And I'm actually really excited about Christmas coming, and that you guys actually want to see how I decorate and stuff. Because to me, I love those videos too. It's so much fun to see how creative people can get, what type of stuff they can make, what type of stuff they put together. It's just so much fun and festive, of course. And again, I don't know how often I will be getting around to videos, but I'm going to do what I can with the time I have. So thanks for stopping by, you guys. Sorry if this video is a little like dry. I'm just kind of like, it feels weird getting back into it when it's just been so long. But as always, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.